Hello my treasures, it's time to embrace Undeath with OTK Priest. I've been trying to make this style of deck work for quite a long time, ever since Shadow Spirit actually rotated back into Standard in combination with Xyrella the Devout. But now that Shadow Spirit actually has a tribal tag of Undead, we have a bunch of new cards that we can use to actually revive the Shadow Spirit to give us a much easier time to do this OTK. Such as cards like Animated Dead, Bone Color, or even High Cultist Basilisk. And because we are trying to maximize the amount of times we can actually revive the Shadow Spirit, we have a very low minion count. However, we do have a lot more removal tools than a stereotypical Undead Priest deck. For the Mulligan guide of the deck, the main card you're going to be looking for is Shadowed Spirit. If you have access to Shadow Spirit, things like Animated Dead and Bone Color are really good to keep in your main hand. However, if you don't have Shadow Spirits, then don't keep those cards. Then just look for early game removal tools or cards that will draw you into the Shadow Spirit as quickly as humanly possible, such as Switcheroo. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, time for a game against Druid. I actually like this opening hand a lot. We have 2 Shadow spells and a Holy spell, so the Nether Maw Drake can actually be online instantly. Oh, perfect. We top decked right into the card that I wanted. Ooh, Light Maw can be, or Light Bomb can be really, really helpful. Okay, they're going to put down 2 turtles, which is fine. We do have the AoEs in our hand. We're just going to pass it back. Okay, 2 more. So we're probably going to have to use... Oh, we don't have enough mana for the Light Sworn, but we do have Condemn. And we are probably going to have to use it to minimize the amount of damage we're going to take in the following turn and minimize the risk of them actually playing down something that will buff up everything instead of just 2 targets. Just going to use that. We still do have a light spell in hand, so we can kill everything on the board if they play anything else down, unless they buff it up by a lot. And knowing my luck, they always have the stupid 4-cost buff that buffs up everything, but I guess they don't this time. That's almost as bad. Now, do we want to actually wipe out the 2 minions on board, but leave them up with a 3rd? I think so. Just minimize the amount of cards that they're going to draw. Trying to remember how this game went. And I think this was the game that I extended it for the memes. Okay, Aquatic Form. Or Jury Rig Carpenter. Ooh. Kinda wish we had the Maw in hand still. Oh, no, we don't have enough mana for that. What to do? Ooh, Shadow Word Death. I missed that. I probably should have grabbed or used the Shadow Word Death. Nuke the board, use the dragon to get rid of everything. Just going to heal up a little bit. Get rid of the 1/3, I think, just to be a little bit safe. And that is the body that is the hardest to actually kill. Our hand is partially just dead, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, Druid of the Reef. Okay, a 2/2 Treant. Are they just going to go face? That's actually fine. Oh, that's not. Oh, actually, that's fine too. We do have the Light Bomb to get rid of it instantly. Yeah, let's just do that. Get rid of the entire board, and they have to top deck stuff to get or kill us. Puts us in a pretty good position because we are at 12 HP, but at the same time, we heal for at least 1 per turn if they only hero power, that is. Okay, we can see what we can grab. Ooh, Switcheroo, come on, Shadow Spirit. Just need 1 Shadow Spirit. Not 2 Bone Collars. Okay, just going to heal. You might actually just want to put one of the Bone Collars down to put a body between them and whatever minions that they put down, or us and whatever minions they put down. Ooh, second Light Bomb. Let's just put down the taunt. Oh, that doesn't do much. There's the Pride's Fury that I was talking about earlier. Good thing it's only 1 minion. Shard of the Naru. Let's just shuffle it back into the deck. There's the Shadow Spirit. Exactly what we needed to see. It's so damn late, but it works. If we can just go face. Oh wait, is this the game? Yeah. Okay, aquatic form. Ooh, Iron Deep Trog. That doesn't actually do anything for them right now. Illuminate. Let's see what we can grab. Ooh. Sister is probably the best bet. I know we're not going to get a discount on it, but it's still fine. Now, this is going to be funny because turns out the Deathrattle triggers to actually give us a Shadow Spirit. We could have also used the 2 animated dead there. That's fine too. Okay, 2 damage to our face. Doesn't really do much if we can heal it up next turn. Okay, attack into the 2/3. Ooh. Oh right, we already knew that was going to come up. Let's use the 2 animated deads. Put down the 6/6. Probably should have used the light bomb. We could use the light bomb just to... I mean, why not, right? They're not in a position where they can actually win out the game. And we're not really afraid. Okay, switcheroo number 2. Let's just use the light bomb. Get them really, really low. We get another Shadow Spirit. And there's the 3rd. Or actually, I don't know how many that would be. We're at 8. I mean, we could have won last turn, but this is funny. This is the one game, as long as we draw into Xyrella, we'll be able to get full combo with Bran, I think. 9 HP, 2 minions. There's the Xyrella. Okay, okay. Ooh, that only has 3 HP, but we can still use it. Put down the 2nd Shadow Spirit. Come on, don't have the additional attack for that. I just want to see some pretty numbers go across my screen. And voila, we'll win next turn. Let's see how many Shadow Spirits it is. 1. Ooh. 3. That isn't a Shadow Spirit. 4. Oh, it was only 4. Oh. Right. So it's going to be 8 total. Oh man, it's not actually going past the -2. That kind of defeats the fun of it. Okay, time for a game against Mage. Oh, this open hand actually looks really, really nice. Alistair, I might not want to keep. A switcheroo is something I should have kept, but I don't know why. That's a card that I almost always keep in my open hand. It doesn't really matter what the other cards are. I think I was trying to look for a holy spell so we could actually get the Nethermaw online, but that is a little bit of a misplay in my opinion. Just going to coin one of these out. Might as well grab the switcheroo. We could grab the animated dead too, but we don't have any minions for it, so switcheroo is just going to be better. Okay, Alistair. Everyone is running this card. Oh, there's a Mailbox Dancer. Let's grab the Shard, because that could be really useful. Could also be not useful at all, but there is a lot of Deathrattle synergy floating around, and Skeleton Mage is still a fully functional deck. Woohoo! Refreshing Spring Water is what I think I'm going to choose, but it should probably be Cold Case now that I'm thinking about it, because Cold Case actually gives you synergy if it is Skeleton Mage. Undead Mage might be fun to do too, thinking about it, because you could use the Behemoths as additional ways to get to Kel'Thuzad if those are the only undead that you actually run in the entire deck. Could be an interesting way to build the deck. Okay, let's use our 1 of that, and then put down our spirit. Come on, kill the spirit. Then we can AoE your board. Ooh, that is not something I want to see. Oh, they're just going to go face. Okay, okay, we can make this work. How do we want to do this next turn? Condemn is actually really, really nice. Let's see if we guessed right. It looks like we did. They were going to counter the next spell. We do get our 4/1 up, but it probably will die to their own hero power, which is fine. We want as many dead as humanly possible. I do wish I kind of added an additional healing in the deck. Maybe use something like Xyrella, like a Xyrella package, the normal one. I was so tempted to make this a 40 card deck. This was a deck that I had planned for last week, but I was also trying a spell damaging win condition through the Shadow Word Undeath, which honestly isn't the worst idea in the world, but you do need a way to get the spell damage on the board while also having ways to get additional Shadow Word Undeaths and discounting them to a point where you can actually use them. Might be something I revisit in the nearby future, but we shall see. There's just so much different undead versions that you can actually try with Priest right now. Plague Spreader I know is really, really popular in Priest. I kind of wanted to use it in Warlock and use some type of hand/deck control-y Warlock deck, because I'm a sucker for those styles of decks too. Okay, they have an entire wide board. Of course they hit the brand, so the stupid Mailbox Dancer is going to literally do nothing for us this game. The one time I remember to keep it or put it in the deck. How do we want to do this? Let's just use this and then pass the turn back. Force them to attack into our own things. I don't really care too much about it, but maybe we'll get a undead to actually die, because that would be real nice. They're thinking. I'm curious of what they're thinking about, but okay, so we need to get rid of most of their board. We're 1 mana off of... How do you want to do this? We need to somehow get... Oh, well, I guess that doesn't work either. Let's see what we can grab here. Ooh. Actually, Drown does exactly what we need. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. No, it does not. We don't have the mana for what I actually want to do. Yeah, we needed additional mana so we could have actually used the Shadow Word Undeath. Oh, Alistair. That's going to do a lot of damage to us. Okay. Well, we get the 2 Shadow Spirits back. That's actually really nice if they keep going face. Getting dangerously low. We do have a way to clear out their board, though. 2 ways to clear out the board. Okay. I don't like doing it like this, but I think we have to. And then clear everything this way. Again, not something I want to do this early, but sometimes you have to. Oh, we've actually gotten a surprising amount of Shadow Spirits so far, so that wasn't actually as bad as I expected it to be. Okay, that's fine. It does 6 more damage to them. Sure, it's 2 less what we would have done next turn, but it is still fine. Ooh, animated dead. Well, let's check if that's anything cool. Okay, so it wasn't. And just keep doing it like this. Getting our 4/3 back. Okay, so we're at 10 HP. What the hell is it called? Fire Eye would absolutely murder us right about now. Ooh, I don't like seeing that cast twice. I mean, it's better than something else that it could have done, but that's still extremely scary. Doesn't really do what we need right now. Let's see what we can grab. Perfect. Exactly what we needed to see. Do we heal or do we put Alistair down? I think we put Alistair down just to do the 2 damage. Oh, that's actually probably one of the better hits that it could be. Okay, we have 5 damage on board no matter what. Piatar's a little bit too late, my friend. There's nothing that you can steal out of this hand that gives you anything that you really need. I mean, in a turn that's good, but for now it's fine. Okay, second flame, killing the 4/3. Okay, they're at 7. They're keeping our minion alive. Bran, okay, Bran, I don't understand why, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, how do we do this? We have 5 damage there. It has what? Ice Barrier has a chance of being it. Come on, give us Void Shard. That's not Void Shard. Okay. Thrive in the Shadows. I think we kind of have to take a risk of that being Ice Barrier. I mean, it could be a few other secrets, but I think we have to. That was randomly generated, right? Grave Digging. Ooh, Call of the Grave. If we had one more mana, that would have been nice. Ugh. Oh, just going to Hail Mary, and it wasn't Ice Barrier. Okay, time for a game against Priest. This could, in theory, be really, really bad, depending if it is Questline Priest or not. Just mulligan that away. I don't know if that'll... Ooh, one drop Shadow Spell. That's actually perfect. Now we just need the Shadow Spirit. Oh shit, they are Questline. Okay, that makes this a little bit more interesting. Let's just use this to see what... Ooh, Switcheroo. That could get us a Shadow Spirit really, really quickly. Actually kind of scared. They should in theory be the faster deck out of the two. Let's just use Switcheroo, Alistair, Bran. Okay. I actually thought about cutting out Alistair, but in the end he ended up staying because if you can get him in combination with Bran somehow by using the Mailbox Dancer that I did add up into the deck very, very late in testing, then you can guarantee the double damage no matter what, which could be really, really good. It just never really ever came up. Going to grab Xyrella because we don't want her at the bottom of the deck. Though this is the one deck that could still run Theatar, which is going to be a real... Oh, no. That is not a card I expected to see out of Priest. Shaman, yes. Priest, no. I guess if you have a full hand, it makes a little bit of sense. And Warlock would have made more sense to see it too. Well, that's not going to really do anything, but I think we still have to put him down. Okay, so they have some of the Undying in their deck too. There's the first step of the quest. We aren't anywhere near our OTK, though they don't have that many or much damage that they can actually do for damage output. How do we want to do this? Let's shuffle this back in, see if we can grab anything. Ooh, the Shadow Spirit. Okay. We can make this work. Just placing him down. Come on, attack into the Shadow Spirit. You know you wanna. Okay. They did attack into the Shadow Spirit. We can use this just to get rid of... let's just put down the Bone Color. Because I want to maximize the chances of actually getting a Shadow Spirit off of Animated Dead. Actually, probably would have been a better idea to use Shadow Word Death right there. We do need a Holy Spell. If we get a Holy Spell, we're in a really nice position because we do have the two Light Maws. Okay, they killed that. Get our Shadow Spirit back up, which is really, really nice. Ooh, Thrive in the Shadows. What does Thrive actually do for us? Yeah, this still works. Okay. 66%. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Okay. Amulet of the Undying, so we can start making it give us more Shadow Spirits if we really, really need to. And they did burn a card, which is real nice for us. They're thinking. Oh, the Knoll, number 2. Really curious of still why you're running Knoll and Priest, but... whatever, it doesn't count for your questline. Oh, it's extremely flexible in the questline. That might actually be a fun little idea. Huh. That doesn't do anything. Now it does. Oh, we've had what? 1 die since last turn? 2. We're just going to be safe. Ooh, Shadow Spirit number 2. I'm going to put this in our hand. Okay, so we have 5 armor. 28 HP. I guess the armor doesn't really matter too much in the end. Oh, there's the Theatar. That is not the card I wanted to see. It's been a while since I've seen anyone run Theatar. Outside of me. What did they steal? Oh, okay. Out of all the cards you could have stole, that's probably not the worst one. Alright, how do we want to make this work? I don't think I want to give them an AoE. Because that... I guess that wouldn't matter too much. Let's just give them this. Then we can nuke the board, go face, and use condemn, shuffle that into the deck. Ooh, light bomb kinda helps. Okay, there's Alistair of their own. I don't think that's going to do enough. Oh, it does clear out our board. Do we have? Yeah, we have to do it like this. I don't want to do it like that, but taking 8 damage a turn would not be that fun. Okay, there's the sister. They probably think that was our win condition, but sadly for them, that was not our win condition or anywhere near close to it. We do have the condemn to just AoE everything. Ooh, that is cool because it allows us to AoE that way. And let's just summon 3. Might as well. Did not revive the minion that I really had hoped it would have, but I guess that does technically give us an undead no matter what anyways, just with the extra step involved. A humongous owl. Someone's actually running humongous owl. That's okay. So they're so the quest line isn't their main win strategy, I guess. All right, so how do we want to do this? I think attacking into the owl is probably smart eventually. We also probably should have attacked with the 2/4. Of course, it gets the 4/4. Well, we have Alistair to get them incredibly low. And Xyrella can finish them off next turn. Okay, Xyrella of their own. They're going to heal for a little teeny bit. I don't think that's going to be enough to stop us next turn. I wish we did have a coin though. That would have been nice. $17 HP. All of our shades are killed. And we only need 3 to hit.
This has been a fulfilling journey.
And voila. I really wish that counted down instead of just sticking at 0 still. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. Overall, this deck did incredibly well for what I originally expected. This was a deck that I tried out about a week before, but I did try to have a secondary package within the deck, but it felt a little bit too crowded to actually keep it. I did think about actually making this a 40 card deck when I was using that version. However, because Prince Renathal actually got nerfed this week, I wanted to try something without him for once. But that secondary package will probably become a deck of its own in the nearby future because I am a sucker for a spell damaging deck. The one thing I do need to say about this deck, while you have a lot of ways to cycle through your deck to find the Shadow Spirit, if you don't find one early enough in the game, a lot of the cards within this deck can just be completely dead. So you're going to have to pivot your win strategy to using things like Alistair the Bloodsworn in order to actually win out the game. And while I had a lot of fun with this deck, I don't really want to recommend it because it isn't the best deck in the world, but it is really funny to actually get the Shadow Spirit combo actually off. Mainly due to the fact that I mentioned earlier, where if you don't draw into the Shadow Spirit early enough, you will probably just lose out the game. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.